The Hive just released their first public beta of their in-game report system as a way for some players to report cheaters in Skywars. Today I'm going to be talking about how it works, what we can expect from it, and giving some suggestions for how it can be improved before its full release. I'd like to start off by clarifying a few things. First, I am not affiliated with Hive, which means that I don't know what's currently being worked on behind the scenes. Second, since this is the only beta version of the report system, a lot of the facts that I bring into this video are subject to change. This is not the final version of the report system, so it isn't going to be perfect. Let's get started. So the Hive's update site mentions that in-game reporting has only been rolled out to a small number of players. This means that you might or might not have it, and if you don't have it, then that's completely fine. While I don't know the exact reason they only gave it to a small number of players, my guess is that since it isn't a fully released feature, they don't want to have to deal with too many reports just yet. The way in-game reporting works at the moment is when you encounter a cheater, you can type /report, or if you die, there will be a blaze powder in your inventory that gives you the option to report a player. This brings up a menu of all the players in the game, and you select the person you think is cheating. Then you pick which cheats they're using. The current options are PvP cheats, movement cheats, anti-knockback, auto-clicking, and cross-teaming. After selecting one of those options, there will be a button to confirm your report. It also warns you not to falsely report, as that just means more work for the staff, and it can lead to punishment on your account. Both the update page and the reporting page mention that your report might not be immediately looked at by the staff, so it's a good idea to report them on the Hive Discord server as well. Another thing to mention is that in-game reporting is currently only supported in 2 game modes, Skywars and Treasure Wars. We can, however, likely expect in-game reporting to be soon supported for other modes such as survival games. If you try to do /report in a game mode that doesn't support in-game reporting, a message will pop up saying so. Now I'm going to give some suggestions as to how the Hive's report system can be improved upon. Keep in mind that I am not affiliated with Hive and do not know what is going on behind the scenes, so a lot of what I say might already be being worked on, or might have even been implemented between the time I record this video and by the time I upload it. First of all, I think it's important that the report system gets implemented into replay mode, so that players with the replay pass can still report someone through the system if they forgot to do it in-game. You'd basically load up the replay, and then do /report from there, and it would show you everyone in the game you're watching over to report. Second, I think it would be useful if the user interface were to show the team color a person is on, because sometimes it's hard to catch names, and sometimes 2 people have coincidentally similar names. Being able to see team color in the reporting UI would make it way easier since you can immediately tell what team someone is on without having to read their whole name out. Third, I think there should be subcategories to each category of cheats to report, similar to custom server interfaces where you can tick certain settings on and off. For example, in PvP cheats, there could be options such as reach, kill aura, or hitbox based on what you think the person is using. When reporting a player for cross-teaming, there could also be options for which players you think they are teaming with. This addition could help staff know what they're looking out for when watching the player, and might make catching them in the act a bit easier. Lastly, I think there should be a slider option for how confident a player is that the person they're reporting is actually breaking the rules, which is again based off of custom server controls. This slider would give the staff handling the report a slight indication as to how extreme the cheats they're looking for are, and it would serve as a protection for players who accidentally reported someone legit. Let me explain. If someone reports a legit player with a higher rating on the slider, they're more likely to be trolling and trying to make the staff's job harder. If someone reports a legit player with a lower rating on the slider, it's possible that they just messed up, and the staff can just take that player's future reports with a grain of salt. And that's everything you currently need to know about in-game reporting. Keep in mind that this is only a beta feature, and will continue to be improved on and released to more people as time progresses. While it's unfortunate that there will never be a perfect system for keeping cheaters out of video games, in-game reporting is a great step in the right direction for Hive.